Thank you guys for coming through to the video. If you are an e-commerce brand doing at least $20,000 a month in top line revenue, aka sales, this is for you, and I would keep watching. For anyone that is below that, you can continue watching if you would like. This may help you in the future, but for now, this is not for you, and there will be another video coming for you regarding on how you can get help from us for a very, very cheap price. But for now, anyone doing above $20,000 a month in sales, this is for you, okay? So this is basically just going to be a walkthrough of like a very quick, rough walkthrough of the Replace Agencies Forever 12-week intensive program, the beta version. Okay, it's not finalized, but this is the beta version of everything going on. Okay, my goal is to keep it until 15 minutes, so let's just crack right into it. Okay, so once again, Replace Agencies Forever 12-week intensive. Okay, the beta program. Now, replacing agencies. I am an agency. Well, we are an agency, but I truly believe that the traditional agency route, the traditional agency model, it's very flawed in my eyes. So I just wanted to provide a different solution to the market. Okay, but what would you get if you were to join? Let's start from the very top, which is just onboarding. Okay, you would get access. So you would deliver us access to the platforms that you use. Okay, like for example, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Google ads, Snapchat ads, TikTok ads, whatever it is that you use, you would give us access to it. We would get CSV lists from you for email marketing and SMS marketing. Okay. Then we would move on to determining your unit economics as well as like cost of goods, which technically falls under your unit economics. But if you don't know what your unit economics are for all of your products, then that's something that you should really dive into, and we will help you with that process as well. Okay. Now, after that, we would basically get stats for the entire business. Okay, meaning uh, where you stand, how everything is going, the whole process, and this will help us audit everything in the business, at least like the top level view of it, and then we'd be able to audit your bottlenecks based on the stats for the entire business, right? If we measure the entire operational throughput of the business, going from department to department to department, and we will very quickly see what's the main bottleneck or bottlenecks are that are preventing you from having a business that is scaling and profitable. And hey, some of you may have hit a plateau. Maybe you're at a plateau now, and the way that you're able to break through it is, again, measuring, being able to track, have the stats for the whole operational throughput of the business in each department, each little thing, so that we can audit it and be able to find ways to improve it, right? So right after we do that, we're going to get very clear on the goals and how fast you want to be able to do things, and then find low hanging fruits for quick wins. Okay, for us, we understand that sometimes it takes a really long time for companies like ours to be able to help e-commerce brands get results, right? Things take time, but there are always low-hanging fruits, and in order to make you happy as fast as possible, we will find low-hanging fruits to be able to help you out on and be able to generate you some quick cash flow so where you can recoup the investments that you made in us as soon as humanly possible. Okay, and then if need be, we'll help you create a new offer. We'll gather promotion codes and such to be able to craft a new kind of pitch, so to speak, a new promotion to once again get some more cash flow into the business. And that's why unit economics is an important thing. And maybe, and again, this is why this section is so important. Maybe the offer isn't the problem. It's just maybe like your ads aren't performing well, they're too expensive. Maybe ads are okay, but the CRO situation is kind of messed up. Sometimes it's just like even a page is messed up and it drops everything down. Maybe people don't want to pay for shipping and they just rather prefer free shipping but a higher price. It's just so many different things, but we would have to see. Maybe it's not a marketing issue, but if it is, we help you solve it, right? Anyways, so that's the onboarding phase of things, okay? And then again, like I said, low-hanging fruits and quick wins. So what we're gonna do for you is send you a weekly roadmap of what was gonna happen weeks 1 through 12. Okay, we're also gonna send you a link to be able to book in your one-on-one calls. I'll get to that in a second about what things are included on top of the main offer. Okay, we'll send you all the assets you might potentially need, just so you have something that's downloadable, you can watch, you can read, you can use. Okay, and then using the CSV lists, the new offers, the new data that we have, maybe the new promotion, we're going to set up the first cash campaign with email and SMS to be able to once again help you recoup the investment you made on us. Okay, and then quick win, we'll install AI software for customer support that's designed to, of course, resolve conflicts, but also push for more sales. Okay, in a non-pushy way. Okay, now moving on to the core offer component part one of this, which, if I scroll to the left, would be auditing bottlenecks in the business and operations in greater detail. Okay, of course, this is a part of the onboarding where we get the stats, but this is where we go through the whole deep dive. Okay, again, first step, we do a business deep dive, going through exactly what's going on. We audit the business throughput, like I touched on earlier in the onboarding section. Okay, then we audit the missing components. What are the numbers? What can be improved? What are the targets, goals for each little thing? What are the KPIs that we should try to maintain? What should we shooting after? Sorry, and then what are the missing components that are preventing you from being able to do that? Okay, then we'll move forward a little bit more, dive deeper into the business bottleneck specifically. We make the plan to fix the weakest link, because the weakest link in the entire business equals the business. So if we're able to, the highest leverage lever you can pull is seeing the weakest link in the business and fixing that. Okay, once again, that's why that's the next step, is look for high leverage levers to pull. Then we make a detailed plan on how to solve the issue. Then we begin the process of solving it. If there's problems on the way and testing, we troubleshoot them, and then we finalize the fixture, so to speak. And then what happens is, once the weak link has been solved and it has been built and solidified, the next logical step in the equation becomes the weak link, and then we will deliver to you an in-depth plan on how to solve that next bottleneck as well. Okay, then the second part of this offer, which would be direct marketing, and we basically email and SMS implementation. Okay, now again, we'll make changes to the current marketing, see what you're doing right, see what you're doing correctly. Truth be told, maybe your email marketing is already fantastic, but just in case it's not, we'll be making changes to the way that you're doing things, right? I'm gonna try to find quick wins, because this is something where you can email a list as many times as possible without having to pay more money. Of course, do that in a smart way, but it's very, I shouldn't say it's easy, but it's cheap. Actually, it's free to look for quick wins there. Okay, any sale made is net positive anyways. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to set up the right audiences and the right segmentation, so you're able to do better targeted cash flow campaigns and campaigns in general in these flows. Okay, and then we're going to set up the needed automations and then just let it go. I don't know why this is process. I think it's supposed to say troubleshoot the whole situation, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's not, but I have to talk. Okay, now the third part of the offer is to revamp the marketing structure, which is one of the main components here. Okay, now we're gonna audit your entire marketing structure. We're gonna audit the marketing specific bottlenecks. Gonna try to find high leverage levers to pull, install systems to be able to get quick wins in that regard. Okay, and then On whatever platforms you're currently using, and the ones that we feel are more it will be more impactful to a brand in your niche, your specific business. We'll install systems, marketing systems on every or for every important platform to your brand within your industry. And then we'll transfer all the needed assets for you to be able to manage that on your own. Remember, the goal isn't to just install and do all this for you, but it's to make sure that you're self-sufficient in managing these on your own. Okay. And then again, if we're going to start troubleshooting, and then we're going to try to judge, has the marketing throughput been maximized? If it has not, we're going to keep troubleshooting until we're sort of there. And then once it is maximized, we're going to introduce you on how to not just be able to fix the bottlenecks within the marketing departments, but now to profitably scale marketing to be able to scale your business. Okay. And then core offer part 4 is AI implementation. Okay. It's become a buzzword, but it's a very important buzzword in today's day and age. We all know how much money AI can save you, how much time it can save you, and how those valuable company dollars and company time can be redistributed into other areas to help you grow the business even further, when it shouldn't be spent on other things that are, again, can be done by a software, a very smart software. Okay. Now, again, we're going to audit the business bottlenecks, which we would have already done by now. We're going to audit where the company time and money is going, where it's flowing. We're going to find cheaper AI-based solutions to those time and money problems. Okay. And then if things are paid, we're going to talk to you about the paid options and be able to get approvals on it, and then install all the AI choices, pass along assets for you to be able to maintain these AI softwares, and then of course troubleshoot, and then teach you how to continuously manage these things. Okay. And if you join the beta version, you will have lifetime access to the LaunchX digital team. And if any AI specific new insights, better options come about, we'll pretty much help you be able to revamp it again in a very short amount of time. Okay. Now, I would like to sincerely apologize. I'm trying to go a little bit quickly into all of this stuff because it's quite self-explanatory. But the fifth and final component of this intensive program is the setting up of automations and processes. Okay, very, very important. It'll save you complexity. It'll save you the boredom of having to do things repetitively, the same task, save you company time, company money. Okay, again, we're going to audit the current automations and process that you have in place. Okay. At this point, we would have already audited where the company time and money is going, but we're going to go ahead and do that again regarding automations and repetitive tasks and processes. Okay. If you already have automations in place, we're going to improve the old automations and processes. Then we're going to install a lot of automations via Zapier, which I really hope that you've heard of them. Zapier is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful software based company. And we're going to use a lot of Zapier to be able to help you conduct these automations. Okay. Then what we're going to do, depending on your specific situation, your specific brand, we're going to create and deliver tailored SOPs, standard operating procedures on how to be able to create, maintain, connect, all of these automations. We're going to test everything, be able to troubleshoot all the issues. And then once it's all good to go, then we'll coach you in the next logical step, which is on how to redistribute the newfound time and money from number one, implementation of the AI, as well as number two, the automations. Technically, automations is also AI, but it's a different sort of thing. Okay. Now, this offer, again, it's a beta version. So for Q3, we're only taking on 10 e-commerce brand clients, and it's going to be 2 a month, max 3 a month until we hit capacity. Okay. I want to ensure that I am able to make this intensive the best thing to ever exist. And That's only going to come if I'm able to actually implement this within e-commerce brands, test it with e-commerce brands, and just be there with you guys. And also, by the way, for anyone that joins the beta, you're legitimately getting $7,500 off immediately. Okay. And number two, you're getting the LaunchX Digital Promise guarantee that we will be with you, help you install all of this stuff, fix, troubleshoot, tweak as needed, and we'll stay with you and train you, train your team, train you on how you can train your team on this whole process until you're all the way self-sufficient and we can then leave. It doesn't matter how long it would take, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. We will continue staying until the beta is no longer a beta. It's a perfected product that we can launch to the public. Okay. Now, I do want to get into something else. For anyone that joins the bonus, as an extra cherry on top, actually, I put like 10 cherries on top, 9. I want to go over the bonuses really, really, really quickly. Again, if you're watching this after Q3, the bonuses are probably gone, as well as the pricing. So the pricing, if you're watching past Q3, is probably $12,500. If you are wanting to join the beta before the start of Q4 2024, the price will probably be at $5,000. Okay, that is the price for the beta version, and that there is the guarantee on the service delivery end of things. Okay, we don't want you to be dependent on agencies, contractors, freelancers, including us, to be honest. And we want you to be able to help you replace agencies. Now, before I end the video, let's go over the bonuses. Okay, I'm gonna go through them one by one by one. Okay, so again, just to be fast, just to be quick. I don't know why I call it a bang, bang, bang for your buck, but it would be an in-depth AI guide into all potential options for e-commerce brands to be able to implement AI, how to implement, why to implement, and how to get the most out of it. For example, those of you that use ChatGPT, there's a bunch of prompts depending on what stage you're in, and then you'll be able to sort of do things accordingly, right? All of the SOPs, spreadsheets, tools, etc., that we use to be able to deliver on the main offer, we'll just hand them right over to you, so you have them to go through in your free time. Okay. Number 3, an in-depth video guide or just guide in general on how to recruit, deploy, manage, and scale your own UGC army. Okay, UGC, for those that don't know, stands for user-generated content. We want to help you get free content and as much of it as possible without having to spend hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on these like high-end productions with studios and fancy those have their time and place, but you don't need them necessarily, and they're not as high converting these days as compared to UGC. Okay. Now, number 4, video trainings on all tools, assets, softwares, that we've shared with you that we're using to deliver on the main core offer. All that stuff will also be there as a bonus. Okay. Also, for the whole 12-week duration of this intensive program, you'll get weekly one-on-one coaching calls with myself to be able to see where you're at, how much product progress you've made, what needs to be hit on a little bit more, and what doesn't really need, what doesn't have as much importance, and be able to keep you on track for that. Okay. And then after that, we'll also have monthly one-on-one calls with me for the next 3 months. Again, remember when I said there was a LaunchX digital guarantee that will stay with you until you're fully self-sufficient to make sure that this program is perfected. Okay, that's why it says it can be longer if needed based on the guarantee. If you need more time, then we will give you more time. No questions asked. Okay, after that, again, I talked about this very slightly before. Lifetime access to the LaunchX Digital Discord or Slack channels for real-time insights. Okay, we're slowly shifting over to Slack. That's why I've put Discord in Slack. We primarily use Discord at the moment, but that's one of the superpowers that people have in any business and industry is their ability to be able to get real-time insights as fast as humanly possible and then take action on it. And we want to be able to empower you and give you that superpower as well. Okay, because we are going to be helping a lot of e-commerce brands, and the insights and data and new information that we're able to get and strategies that we're able to develop will be shared with you first and foremost before anybody else. Okay, then right after that, an in-depth guide on scaling social media marketing as well as direct marketing efforts. We'll go over and like about like installing things, right? But pretty much this thing right here, right? So right here, after the whole marketing situation is sorted, the intro to scaling, we'll go over that. Okay, and then the final thing is a guide on how to troubleshoot all of the things that we've deployed here, which is actually going to be quite a lot, and that's why it's going to take a solid 12 weeks. It may take a little bit longer depending on where you are in your business journey as well as your e-commerce business journey. Okay, but once again, we want to help you replace agencies forever, and we would love for you to join the beta round of Replace Agencies Forever, the 12-week intensive program. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop any comments down below. If you guys want to talk shit, uh, 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 applaud me, give me more advice on things we should add, that we should try to test, things I may have missed out on, go ahead and comment them down below. Other than that, Scott, we're saying, aka KV, the founder here at LaunchX Digital. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a better understanding of sort of what's included in this beta version of the this intensive program. Again, the prices have been cut from 12,500 to 5,000. You have a guarantee that will stay with you until you're fully self-sufficient and everything is installed and you're good to go all by yourself. And then we'll give you the power. We'll put the ball in your court to just fire us. Because after that, I hope you don't need us. But hopefully we're able to prove our worth to you, and you give us the opportunity to be able to help you scale the brand even further, potentially to a 7 to 9 figure exit in the next coming months to years. Okay, but without further ado, have a fantastic rest of your day. The link is in the description for you to go ahead and get in contact with us. And other than that, cheers. Join the free Discord group. Again, if you're not interested, that's fine. If you're not qualified for this, that's totally fine. Join the free Discord group where you can meet like-minded individuals, get access to, again, real-time insights. Of course, paying members get them almost immediately, and then everyone else gets them as we get time to be able to drop it in the Discord server. But again, thank you for watching. I hope you found this interesting. If you wanted to just copy all this stuff and find ways to take all this, into your own business and be able to do all this on your own, by all means, go ahead. If you wanted to take a screenshot, do any of that, by all means, go ahead and do that. But it's our job to be able to do this for you, take it off your hands to ensure success. So, again, cheers to your success. And I hope you have a beautiful night.